It's Power Trip After Party.
Hi, Sacco.
On a Tuesday, June 20th, with Sauce. Max is somewhere.
Hello.
My name is Zach. Corey, Hawk will be here in just a little bit. Hawk is probably in the bathroom, and Corey, he just walks slow and kind of funny. He's got a nice little walk going for him. I don't know.
Where did he go?
I don't know. Hear ye. Hey, there's Corey. Hi, Corey. How are you today, Cor?
Great, thank you for asking.
Great show this morning.
Thanks.
It was good to have you back.
Great, that sounds sincere.
Did you listen to yesterday's show?
No.
Okay.
Why, was it good or bad, or why are you asking it like that?
Well, I was just wondering how you killed your time yesterday.
I did 2 full games of initials at the fucking airport.
Nice.
So I was productive.
Okay.
To 2 tournament games.
Well,
How
about that?
The old initials tournament. So I have 6 of the 9 tournament games done. I have the Detroit Lakes Major done. I have every other game before that done. So I'm like almost 3 months ahead.
How many initials games have you created in this calendar year?
If you count the 2 board games,
Yeah.
So 60 there plus another, I don't know, close to 90 maybe.
Incredible.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you getting good at it? Is it like, are you faster at it now, or is
Yes, sir. Chris walked in. He probably thinks you're talking about sex.
Yeah, he thinks you're talking about sex. Yeah.
What are we talking about today?
What are we talking about today?
What's going on the podcast today, guys? The big podcast is here. Dan Buettner's on the show tomorrow. Excited to talk to him. We're going to figure you out, Corey.
Yeah, I'm great. A lost cause. I just hope whatever I learn, I can use it towards the old 9-year-old.
I got an early look at the chapter that we're talking about your in particular food, and it has something to do with the size of your penis.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really? That's first paragraph?
That's what it says.
So if you have this issue of a small, and your name is Corey,
it's not just small.
Penis,
it's
bulbousy.
Yeah, it's oddly shaped. I think is how it was
you have
described.
An oddly shaped cock.
Yeah. Yep. Whoa.
It's the podcast.
I know, but that's a hard C word.
You have a hard C.
You wish.
I do.
Yeah. Let's see.
Am I the only one that was a little bit floored that Rosie didn't mention the golf bet once?
Yeah.
I thought he was going to do a victory lap. The rest of us would have.
Yeah, I would have.
He didn't once bring it up.
I'm shocked.
Bring it up at all?
Not with him.
No, not with him. No. I did.
Like off the air.
I brought it up with him off the air, and I was like, "Dude, I thought your guy would get you to the finish line." And he said off the air, "I thought he just couldn't make a putt, and that was it." I thought he would bring it up, but how about when it's the first time in 8 majors that it hasn't doubled?
Front runners.
Right. I don't know what you mean.
Like we haven't
I
picked
see
the
what you're
winner.
saying.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's interesting. Let's see what else is going on in the world. Oh, Corey, did you get hit on anybody whores? By any whores?
Yeah,
no.
By any Zors?
Any Zors? Did you get Zors from
no
whores?
But we did get the bro lean in. We were walking back to our room at Paris, and I don't know how well you guys know Paris at all, but like the elevators up to your rooms, there's a little like kind of kiosk with a bunch of snacks and stuff that are all crazy overpriced. And there was a pretty long line there, but when we were walking past them to go to our elevators, this like 23-year-old dude did the lean around the corner bit, but like leaned in and just goes, "You want some cocaine?" Did he? Oh yeah, just, but almost like he was kidding, but he clearly wasn't, right? But he did the full 45-degree lean in, just like he was in the fucking Matrix, or like Michael Jackson in the Moonwalker video bit. You want some cocaine?
Now, I'm wondering.
Anybody say yes?
Are you more likely to sell cocaine to poker players? Like, and when there's a big tournament
Good
going,
point.
Because they want to stay awake and stay alert.
Oh no!
And cocaine does that, right, Sauce?
I've heard, yeah. Did you lean into him? Did you lean into him and go, "Can you make it 100?"
No, but if I could turn back time, I would do.
Thanks, Cher.
If I could, I would lean 45 degrees the other way. Just go. No, thank you. But I would want to just kind of mirror what he did. So I thought that was kind of funny. The only other thing that made me really laugh super hard over the 4 days there is on Saturday night, after the Vegas Knights parade was starting to die down and everybody was down towards T-Mobile and the rest of the strip was kind of getting cleaned up, they still hadn't let cars back on. But so we were kind of walking Las Vegas Boulevard. First of all, that's kind of kick-ass, where it's almost like Bourbon Street.
Right.
Just gigantic opportunities to just kind of like space out and not feel like you're sardines walking those Vegas paths. Yeah. It was kind of nice to just walk down the middle of Las Vegas Boulevard the wrong direction without cars coming down. Anyway, but there was still a big chunk of people, and from the other direction, this guy that was probably pushing 70 or 80, I don't know how old he was in a motorized cart, but he was full-on 1976 Elvis.
Oh, great, yeah. Big, heavy guy.
Flooring it.
Yeah.
Flooring it.
Right.
And he's aimed right for me, so I kind of start backing up like, oh, I don't think he's going to deviate course. And I swear to God, I know, man, it's like 7 or 8 words, but he turned it into one because he was probably shit-faced and flooring it. He comes flying at me, and I was slowly moving, but not fast enough for him, and he just goes, get the fuck out of the way! What? One word. And,
brilliant.
And in his get the fuck out of the way, but one word bit, I'm telling you, did not slow down, did not even remotely threaten to change directions. If I hadn't moved, this motherfucker was just going to crash into me. But he gave me a last-second warning.
Get the fuck out of the way.
My God, Elvis is ill-tempered.
Man.
He's in a terrible mood.
He died 40 years ago. I'd be pissed, too.
God, I
Vegas
fucking
was
love that town, man.
Everywhere. I'm sorry, Elvis was everywhere in Vegas when I first started going there in the 90s. Everywhere.
Yep.
Every corner, it was like every casino had a Vegas impersonator out front of it. Between that and them handing out pictures of whores, which I guess they started doing again, by the way.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
They are doing that again, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
They were doing that when we were there in whenever that was.
March, yeah.
You know, the only thing that I think has changed now essentially forever, post-pandemic, and I'm just bitter about it, is pre-pandemic, if you got like a cab from the airport, it was about $30.
Yeah.
And you could get an Uber for about $12. Sure. Now Ubers are about 27 or 28, and it's like, what happened to the... Wow.
Yeah, cabs are cheaper now.
Right. Now it's
Cabs
almost... It's the convenience of the Uber, but if you don't have to wait in a cab line, you're probably saving money just jumping into a cab. And that sucks. Yeah. I love the freaking convenience of an Uber. And then we had we had a gal that claimed she had an Uber XL car. And then there's 5 of us. And she showed up and I go, can this hold 5? And she basically opened her trunk and she's like, yes, one can go in there. And I'm like, excuse me? And so we put my nephew basically in this little kind of bitch seat in the back, and he's probably 6'2". That did not.
Wow,
I mean,
that sucks.
Really?
But I'm like, how does Uber allow vehicles like that? Shouldn't they just know by make and model, like, this cannot count as an Uber XL? This has got to be 4 or less passengers. But they just want the extra, get the old extra person upcharge and milk another like $9 out of you for a terrible, terrible seat.
Like a month ago, I took an Uber, and the guy told me, he's like, now unless it's like an Uber XL, they're not really going to pick you up because it's not worth just a regular Uber to pick you up with how much money Uber takes.
No kidding.
By the way, I didn't talk about this on the air. One other thing that I thought was super interesting that I hadn't thought of. So we were at the Venetian about 3:00. So 4 hours before the Vegas Knights victory parade.
Yep.
We ordered an Uber. And it was taking forever. And by the way, because my dad was with, otherwise we would have walked. What do we care? But my dad's 85. So we're going to Uber back to Paris.
Horny.
Right. And it says 6 minutes away. We're like, perfect. But then you guys know the Uber area in Venetian, how it's in that parking ramp?
Yeah.
You got to be on level 3.
Yeah, it sucks.
But the area was packed with people, 100 people waiting for Ubers. And I'm like, what is going on here? It's 3:00. This isn't peak Uber time. What's the deal? Took forever. We finally look off the back of the ramp. They were searching the trunks of everybody coming into the ramp just to take an extra step in case somebody brings guns into the ramp and then has an angle at the parade. And I'm like, and I think the Venetian's actually too far down, but I think that across the board, the strip was basically saying, we have to take extra steps about anybody that has access to higher floors. So there were a couple casinos when you would walk onto the strip, it basically would say like no backpacks or blah blah. I forget the list of 3 or 4 things that they weren't allowing you to take in or out basically after 3 o'clock. They were trying to do like something more than just going, well, let's hope for the best.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was a deterrent enough, but I mean, nothing happened. But
Yeah.
I don't know what else you can do because I could have had a gun on me and there was no way of stopping me. But they were trying to make sure people didn't get up on parking ramps with angles and guns in their trunk. So they had to stop every Uber from going into the ramp and do a quick in-car search, and then they would made everybody open up their trunk, and they had security going through every single vehicle entering the ramp. So it took forever. And then our guy canceled after he was in the effing ramp. So we waited almost 30 minutes, and then the guy canceled. And I'm like, you're already in the ramp, dude. You went through security. Why are you canceling on us?
Somebody might have jumped in his cab or his car.
Maybe.
Or somebody,
I've had people do that.
Somebody probably said, I'll give you $50 cash.
Just
if you
cancel.
Take me back.
I've had people do that before.
Yeah.
I was actually in St. Paul. We played, I don't think you were with us actually now that I say that, Zacho, but we played St. Patrick's Day outdoors in St. Paul on the stage right by the XL Energy Center. After the show, we got in an Uber. As we were in the Uber, this drunk bastard walks up and knocks on the door, a window. The lady rolls down the window. He says, if you give me this Uber and kick them out, I'll give you $100.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are dicks.
I've seen that. Yeah. Yeah. Especially in Vegas.
Yeah.
How was getting around, by the way, down there? How's the track coming in?
I didn't see it, to be honest with you, because I didn't go all the way down to that side. Because it's on the north end, right by like Resorts World and stuff. Isn't that the side that it's on?
Well, it
runs right
all
by
through Vegas, Las Vegas Boulevard.
Las Vegas Boulevard is the front stretch.
Never
It's the
saw
main
it.
Is
stretch.
that completely reopened back up again?
Yeah, I saw traffic both ways
We've
the
seen
whole time I was
photos.
there.
Yeah,
It's a
incredible.
freaking nightmare.
Oh,
they
really?
They have to repave.
They have to pave it down to
to Formula
Eighth
One.
No,
of an inch.
there was
Really?
traffic going
Yeah.
both ways, and the farthest I went was Venetian, I think.
Interesting.
So that's
Okay.
most of the way down, and
Yeah.
outside of
Well,
the
that's
parade,
good.
it was absolutely wide open
Making
both ways.
progress.
yeah. The pit area, the paddock they call it, is behind Planet Hollywood. Back over there. Have you
Yeah,
seen
I've
that?
seen that,
it's
yeah.
fucking huge.
Huge.
Yeah. It's gonna be something else, man.
It's crazy they're gonna use it like once a year.
Right.
But it'll be a lot of money coming in that weekend. My goodness.
Hey,
Incredible.
one place I'm done with in Vegas, and it's not for me, but I'm just In-N-Out's so overrated. I'm done with In-N-Out.
Yeah.
Come on,
No, again,
man.
I'm a fries and shake guy, so I'm the wrong guy to ask. But the fries are super, super, super average, and the shakes are just okay.
Shakes are great.
I'm fucking done with In-N-Out.
They're good.
Yeah. The
The Diet
In-N-Out,
Coke's great.
the burger's incredible. But the thing with In-N-Out, though, is it's like Culver's. People out there don't get Culver's. So when they come to town,
Yeah.
they want Culver's. If we had In-N-Out every day, it'd be the same thing. In-N-Out's incredible twice a year.
Yeah.
That's it.
Maybe
If we
I
had
don't
it
know.
every day, no
Yeah,
way.
I don't know. And it's just printing money. The line's like out
Yeah.
the door
Did you
24
go to the one at
hours
the
a day.
Link?
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
That's the only one near the strip, isn't it? Is there
I
another
thought
one
there
by
were.
the strip?
There's one on the other side
One
of
on the
the
other side of the freeway.
Oh, I thought they
with
closed
a
that
drive-through and stuff. I think.
Oh,
Oh,
huh.
maybe it's
Maybe they
closed.
don't
I don't
have
know.
Maybe
the
I'm
one
wrong.
with the
I
big
don't know.
sign.
No, I
I
didn't
mean,
notice.
you went to the one and you've been to it like when you lived in L.A. Right?
Oh, yeah, a lot.
It's
Yeah.
been around forever.
For
right?
sure. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
GMs of that place make like $175,000 a year.
Dude, you can't believe how packed that.
Yeah, they're
especially the one
always
in
crowded.
Hollywood. The one in Hollywood is walking distance from Sunset Boulevard, and it's always fucking packed. Always packed.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
I love
Machine.
Yeah.
it. Couple times a year, it's incredible.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like it. A couple of things birthday-wise today that we didn't get to on the show. First of all, I want to wish my guy from Aquarius, Mike Irvin, also known as Mike Irvine, a birthday wish today. Listen to the podcast. Thank you. Happy birthday, brother. Nicole Kidman's birthday today. Younger than I thought she was going to be. How old do you think she is?
49.
Oh, she's got to be older than that because she was in what Days of
78,
Thunder was like 90, right?
57.
So Days of Thunder was 32 years ago, and she must have been in her mid-20s.
Sorry, I'll guess again. 84.
So she's got to be close to 60.
She's 56.
56,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, 56. You said 57. I heard you over there. You were close. Bass player for Van Halen, Michael Anthony, is 69 today.
Nice.
Yep. John Goodman, how old do you think he is today?
78.
70-something.
78.
Did
Walter
you see
from...
how much weight he's lost?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's 71.
Mm.
Yeah. Lionel Richie.
It pointed its house out during the U.S. Open about 80,000 times.
You were very bitter about
Well, so
the US
were
Open.
but like if you lived there,
Yeah.
you would be too, wouldn't you? If like people are like, now I know where fucking Lionel Richie lived.
Yeah, maybe. But
My
I'd be
guess
too
is
busy
that was
fucking.
it. Probably wasn't national knowledge before Sunday, but I'm sure it was local knowledge. Everybody knows he lives on the
Lionel
course.
Richie is too busy fucking.
Yeah, man. He's Lionel Richie.
Yeah,
He's fucking on the ceiling.
he's got a fucking massive crank.
He's 74.
Oh,
Yeah. During his explorations in 1542, conquistador Francisco de Orellana reported encounters with formidable tribes of women warriors. The encounters reminded him of the warrior women of Greek mythology, of course, the Amazons. So he decided to name the river the Amazon River. You guys know that?
no.
Me neither, bitch.
But the website, Amazon.com, is not named after the river. It's named after the Amazon from the Nintendo game Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, that is very true.
And nobody beats the Amazon.
Nobody beats the Amazon. That when the kid got punched in the face at a birthday party.
Good memory.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Wasn't that your buddy?
Yep.
Said nobody beats the Amazon and then punched
Yep.
somebody in the face.
I was 8 years old, and my parents hated him for about 10 years. Basically, till he was an adult. They thought he was just a shitty kid because he came to my birthday party. Him and another kid were playing Nintendo's Pro Wrestling. Eric lost as the Amazon, I believe, to King Corn Karn or whatever his name was, or Starman or something.
Yeah, Starman
And-
fucks.
And he just locked and loaded a punch and punched Tom Henkel right in the face while he was saying nobody beats the Amazon.
I can see Eric doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see him doing that.
Yep, punched the kid right in the face.
Yeah.
So I thought it was funny, but my parents were like,
beats
"This
the
kid's
Amazon."
shit." And then they ended up loving him when he was an adult, but they did not care for him when he was 8 years
He's
old.
funnier than hell. Yeah, the couple
Yeah.
times I've
Nobody
seen it.
beats the Amazon.
According to a new poll, half of us miss going to the mall.
I do.
Yeah,
I love
me
the
too,
mall.
man.
I
love
like the
going to the
mall,
mall.
I like cruising the mall.
Same.
Yeah.
They got
Picking up
Annie Ann's
bitches?
pretzels.
Yeah,
They got
picking
bitches.
up. Wait, doing what?
What now?
Picking up bitches.
Hey, in all seriousness, that's one of the reasons why I love Mall of America is their food court isn't trash. It's like
Oh, yeah.
legit. You have options.
Oh, yeah.
The rest of the mall food courts now, it's depressing because it just looks like somebody meat sauced the name of the restaurant,
Yeah.
the graphics of the restaurant. It looks like there's 3 meat sauces working back
Yeah,
there.
it's like
they
the
don't want to.
80s,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just like, does anybody care? Can somebody put a little effort in? You go to Mall of America, the food courts have legit options. A+ neon signage,
But
Yeah.
or digital signs, digital
if
marketing.
An In-N-Out were ever going to come to the this area, it would be the Mall of America. It's where they would put it.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yep, you're probably right.
I don't know though how because they're pretty well known for their drive-through.
I think if they just dropped a drive-through, it would crush.
Yeah, if they, I would say Bloomington would probably be, or
just-
Maple Grove because Maple Grove has to have everything in
They
the
do.
world.
Yeah.
Just don't do what Sonic did, right? And put 90 billion stores up and
Yeah.
then have it backfire almost
Yeah,
immediately.
man. There's only
Is-
2 left.
I thought-
yeah.
I thought there was one.
Well, there's
Krispy
one in
Kreme had that happen
Bloomington.
too. Yeah.
There's one in Elk River. Oh, is there really?
Yeah,
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
I did not realize.
25 of
A
them.
handful
yeah.
of them holding on. But man, there were a bunch that didn't make it
Yeah,
because they
I've only had it
overexpanded
once.
Sonic.
yeah.
It's the same thing. I think their drinks are super good. Their slushies are awesome. Food's just okay, but it's
And
just
it's
it
overpriced.
was just so cool
I
when
like
it
it. I'm
pops up.
starving.
You're like, this is awesome. Finally, some new stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, new stuff is always good.
yeah. The rollerblading,
Yeah.
People Max is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
Well
yeah.
said.
Roller girl, am I right?
Yeah,
Am I
61
right?
people, 61% of the people surveyed do want the malls to come back. Things people miss the most: convenience, window shopping, the food court, and picking up bitches.
Yeah, that was one.
That
but
was
you-
number one.
yeah.
Food
Yeah.
court's number one for me.
Yeah,
Well, that's where they held the media day for the Super Bowl at the Mall of America when the
Yeah,
Cousins
they're
went to
great.
Shake Shack.
yeah Shake Shack also good. Yeah,
yeah.
The one in Vegas. In fact, the funny thing about Vegas is every chain restaurant is like the best version of that chain.
well, yeah. That's
down
why
there.
Vegas is the best. All the greatest restaurants in the world are in two places where they originate and Las Vegas.
Yeah,
You-
like Raising Cane's.
You know those rich ass stores that you and Carly go to?
Yeah,
And what's the name of that?
Crystals.
Crystals. Yeah,
Yeah. How do you like? I walk through there
yeah.
and I never see anybody in the stores.
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
you see like one person in the
Yeah.
stores. They must sell shit for a shitload of money
Yep.
in order to pay the rent to stay in there.
Yep. And like the Louis Vuitton store is 2 stories.
Right.
I think it's the biggest one in the world except for the one in New York.
God damn.
But that one, like you go at the right time, it's packed.
Really?
With people. Yeah. Because people, the only
I've
time
never
I've
seen
ever
anybody
bought
in
something
any
of
from
those
there
stores.
is when we had like a super good day gambling. And that's what a lot of people do, is they just win big, or they have fucking Carly money and are like,
But
I'll buy that.
you know that the walkway from Cosmo to Aria or
Sure.
Crystals,
Yeah.
right? And it's for the last year and a half. It's been like coming soon to so and so. That's mostly done now, and a lot of those stores are starting to open up. Massive step down from Crystals.
Yeah,
There's a Vegas souvenir shop that looks like it should be in some shitty strip mall.
sure.
And then I cannot believe this is going to last. This does not make any sense to me. Somebody would have to explain to me why they've been. You know what I'm going to say?
Yep.
What?
Is it Marshall's?
It's Ross.
Or Ross? Oh, that's right.
There's a giant Ross store on the bottom. Now you can take the stairs down underneath kind of Crystals. A giant Ross store. So you have maybe the most expensive stores in the mall or in the area, one level higher than you. Who the fuck is going anywhere near Crystals to shop at Ross? Everyone going to and from the Excalibur. No, nobody. That's not even close to Excalibur though. Like. Right, people from Excalibur, the same way some of us are allergic to Excalibur.
Yeah.
Excalibur folks ain't going to Crystals.
No.
Right? They're going to be like, I can't go in there.
They have all that
Ross.
stuff across the way.
But think of the rent that place costs.
Yeah.
How are they going to sell enough shitty T-shirts or whatever they're selling? How is it And it's a gigantic space.
Wow.
It's
Yeah,
huge.
I didn't know that.
It's not open yet because the store is empty, but it's in there and the signage is up and stuff. But they haven't filled it yet. But man, I just can't believe that's going to last. But
It's
go ahead, Ross.
very
Prove me
out of
wrong.
place. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a
They're going
ridiculous
to prove
choice.
you wrong.
They're gonna
5
prove you
years
wrong.
from now, they're going to
Yep.
say, Corey Cove said
Fuck
we
off.
wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Finger
Suck
yourself.
our-
It is crazy though how much that changes just to have something in that little walkway instead of just kind of weird construction sites over the last handful of years. It feels new and
That
Kinda
screen
nice.
is bright as shit.
all of the screens, man.
we-
It seems like everybody has gigantic new digital screens. They
Yeah.
all had, congrats Vegas Nights the whole weekend.
My room in
Just
March,
blazing brightness.
my room in March at PH was facing that, so it was a great view and everything. But man, at night when that screen would fire up and it would be in the full brightness, like my whole room was was lit up. I mean, the nice thing is most of those windows are tinted, but that's going to be an issue if they keep making these things brighter and
You know what
gigantic.
the fucking issue is this.
And Jesus Christ is gonna
Yeah.
take you and come get your asshole and fuck you in the pussy.
Yeah.
That's what you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Sauce, you've never stuck around and listened?
No.
It gets good, man.
No, that guy's so loud.
They're
all
everywhere
night.
now.
And
They're
they're-
everywhere now.
And there's that one area now just south of Planet Hollywood
Yeah,
that's
we're-
like nothing that they're
Yeah.
redoing,
Yeah.
and they just camp out there because nobody's.
Yeah, there was a guy with a sign that said free Bibles, but he
Yeah.
wasn't doing the speech bit. He didn't have the megaphone, just sitting there. And I'm like,
Huh.
you have no inventory. Did you give them all away and now you're just sitting here?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a weird, like, if you're homeless, saying free Bibles is an interesting stretch. Are you asking for free Bibles or
I'm
are
gonna
you
guess
giving them away?
There were a few people who needed toilet paper.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well played.
Yeah, honestly. So I don't know.
Jesus Christ is gonna come to your ass and lick your money.
Hey, Kenny from South
I'm telling you,
Park
I
is
can't
here.
understand what he said, but I think that's what he said. I'm going to hell. Anyway, I'll see you there, Core.
Whoever gets there first, save the other one a seat.
Correct.
Shotgun.
They'll
that'll
have
do it.
We'll have newer equipment down there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, now you're going there.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to listen to all those podcasts.
New from the iHeartRadio app.
Basketball in hell.
Jesus loves the Houston Rockets.
Jesus lives the Houston Rockets?
He lives for the Houston Rockets. He
that's
loves Rocket basketball.
Why wouldn't he?
I don't know.
Fuck off.
Okay, whatever, man.
Man,
Relax.
what
Everybody
an
be cool.
aggressive way to end the podcast. End it on a softer note. You just push the microphone
Throw
away.
the mic
Yeah.
away.
Say something nicer.
Say please.
How about like a
Say happy birthday, Mervin.
Happy birthday, Mervin.
no? Say something positive that uplifts
Aquarius
and inspires
whales.
people. No,
Yeah.
okay, that too. But
Did you get your shitter fixed yet?
I got a couple
What's wrong
people
with your
coming up
shitter?
and-
Oh, you haven't heard about the shithole
No.
problem? Tell them
Wait.
about your shithole.
what's going on now?
Oh man, you got to tell them the whole story.
I don't want to talk about it.
I'll tell him. So Nordo came over his house and took a gigantic shit. And then when he left, there was shit in Sauce's bathtub, like all over his bathtub.
In your bathtub.
In the
his
shower
bathtub.
in the basement.
Who's
So it
telling the
backed up.
story?
Oh, sorry.
So wait, did he shit in the bathtub or it backed up into the
He might
bathtub?
have, yeah. He might
What a
have
great
shit
prank
so
that
stomp
much.
off.
Honestly, by the way, brand new house.
Yeah.
Hey, Nordo, come over. Let's watch golf. Just shits in it. Fantastic. Goes right to the tub.
So it turns out that his sewer line has got tree roots going through it, so he's got to replace his entire sewer line. So there's shit all over his house.
Whoa.
Just shit
How
everywhere.
expensive is that going to be?
About $30,000.
There's no pushback on the old previous owners or
They never
inspection.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Oh, man.
You don't know? You're not allowed
Something's
to
in
say,
the
are you?
works.
Something's in the works. Something's up.
Yeah,
You know a guy?
Smell a lawsuit.
I know a guy.
I smell shit in your bathtub.
Yeah, your dad's over there fucking spraying it like he's laying in a fountain.
Hey, Paul.
He's
Hey,
laying a
Hey,
fountain.
Paul. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, Daddy.
You ever run a nice warm bath full of Nordo's shit for your gal and then read 50 Shades of Grey to her? She would love
Shit in your
it.
bathtub.
Shit in your own asshole.
She
Hey,
would
if you don't
love
love
it.
Jesus, I'm gonna shit in your bathtub.
Thanks, Nordo.
All right. Bye, everybody. Peace out. After party. Love you.